Do you ever feel like Apple just sucks and can't afford to pay $300 for a new iPad? Hate the restrictions of the App Store and want to play your old games on the go? Do you miss Windows XP? Well, if all the above apply to you, then the answer is not a Surface tablet, nor a Galaxy Tab, but something much better. A Windows 95 tablet. This is the Fujitsu Stylistic 1200 tablet PC, released in 1997, originally at a price point of $3,500. It was an absolute tank. It came with a whopping 16 megabytes of RAM, a 120 MHz Pentium processor, and a 2 gigabyte hard drive, a stylus, and a portable mechanical keyboard. It's also roughly the same size as a 12-inch iPad. But unlike the iPad, it's 2 inches thick. And it has more ports than you could possibly need. It has 2 USB ports, 2 line-ins, 2 headphone jacks, and expansion card slots, so you can add to the rather large amount of ports. But most importantly, it runs the most aesthetic operating system, Windows 95.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Today, these don't cost nearly as much as they once did. I got mine for a mere $20. I've upgraded mine to a 32 gig solid-state drive and upped the RAM to 32 megabytes. But the real question is, how does it compare to the iPad 2 from 2012 when an SSD is installed in it? And should you actually buy one? Let's see how much it kicks Apple's ass. As you could see, the iPad actually took at least 10 or more seconds just to turn on. This tablet literally kicks its ass in boot time. The iPad also cannot play your old game collection, nor can it play the Journeyman Project Trilogy, nor does it have 3 serial ports, 2 parallel ports, and the ability to add USB ports and other peripherals. And also, the iPad does not have 4 headphone and line-in jacks. For this reason, the iPad at $300 that isn't really all that different from the 2012 model I have here is actually not a better deal than this 20-year-old tablet. Whereas at $20, this Windows 95 tablet has more functionality than any Apple product ever made. in the last decade. Its battery life may not be stellar, but compared to many cheap Windows 10 laptops, it is nothing to scoff at. Let's see what games this thing can run. As you can see, the Fujitsu Stylistic 1200 is worth every penny. Its DOS support is off the charts. It's thick. It's bold. It runs Windows 95. And it comes with a stylus. Powered by quadruple A batteries, much like modern Surface tablets. This thing is fucking amazing. Even a Chromebook won't beat this at anything other than watching YouTube. This thing rocks Internet Explorer 4, the best internet browser since Netscape. Take that, Safari. If you have a friend or relative that is a big fan of ironic nostalgia from the 90s, or you want to save your wallet from buying a tablet that will be obsolete in 6 years, I'd recommend buying this 20-year-old tablet. Note, this tablet is rare as fuck, so the prices may skyrocket after I make this video. But all in all, this is a very impressive tablet. At the price point I got it for, it obliterates Apple. In fact, it might actually break an iPad if you drop it on one. So don't do that. Aesthetic.